Okay, guys. Do you see what's next? It's another very special game. We played Super Monkey Daiboken. Now this. Ikari. Otherwise known... Nope, not that one. Ikari Warriors. Let's look at the Japanese title first. Another game that's not so good. Ikari. Which I believe in Japanese means like rage. So the actual name of this game is just Rage. Long before that, like forgotten first-person shooter called Rage came out, there was the Japanese game called Rage, right? Or just Anger. I don't know. All right, we'll play the American version though. I just wanted to see the Japanese title screen. Let the bets come in. When am I going to bail out? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. First, we're going to try playing the game normal, and just to get a sense of like how the game actually is. And once we've done that for a little bit, we're going to go ahead and play with the ABBA code just to see beyond like the first level of the game. This is not a game we're going to actually seriously try to beat, because that would be not worth it. I'm not TMR. It's not necessary. This game does not need to be beaten. You're gonna bail before I do? No, you won't. No. We're not. This game does not deserve to have effort put into it. So this game is by Micronics. This is a Micronics game, which is why, and Micronics kind of known for their really bad, sloppy programming. Their screen flash, the sprite flickering and screen stuttering, and so this is of course a port of the arcade game. By the way, this game actually was probably heavily influenced by Frontline, which is funny. It's even got the same tank mechanic, but it's also like the same sort of overhead running gun. Yeah, another fine Micronics release. This honestly, yeah, I think the only... Well, I'm trying to think. Was Frontline Micronics also? Frontline's not Micronics, right? What I was going to say is this might actually be the worst Micronics game so far. I don't know if it's the worst one total. Oh, I guess I'm out of bullets. That sucks. Sucks for me. Well, this game, like, if there's any Famicom game that, like, approaches being worthy of called unplayable, I really think it's this game. Well, it doesn't really give you much time to get out of that tank. It was Taito. Oh, Frontline was Taito. Yeah. This game is just... It really is very unfair. You just move too slow relative to all the bullets and stuff that spams across the screen. So, like, look how far we got. That's trying to play the game fair. We'll do it a couple more times. This game, it's not fun to play. Like, you move too slow. The controls, because the arcade game, you had a rotary control thing, so you could move your character and shoot independently. And without that, the game just doesn't really work. It doesn't make sense. You just don't have the tool. Like, without that capability, you don't have the tools to properly deal with all the enemies. You really need to be able to, like, move in one direction and fire in another direction in this game in order for this gameplay to make sense. Like, as it is, it's just really, really difficult to, like, even just fight normal soldiers with getting overwhelmed. And they just keep spawning, so... You love this game? Alright, well, I'm sorry that I have to trash it so much, Cypherin. Yeah, I really don't love this game. But, it's okay. I mean, we can have different opinions. You know, I mean, I'm kind of known for, when it comes to Famicom games, I tend to be very positive about a lot of games, so maybe a lot of people don't like, you know? You know, there's a lot of games that I do like that other people don't. Like, you know, like Deadly Towers and what's some other examples? I mean, I love Castlevania 2 by Billy. Fuck this guy. Get out! Get out! How the fuck do you get out of... What's the button to get out again? I was mashing the buttons, nothing was working. You get that a lot. Okay. Whoops, that's it. It's based on the Radicals of Heart and Lady Slave. That's interesting, Tam. For your fun fact there. You thought you heard the music of a shitty game? You were right. You were right, Apollo. Yeah, I mean, so normally, well, my point was that normally my positivity is, I love Famicom games, you know, and I tend to like a lot of Famicom games that people don't. So, you know, when I don't like a game, you know, I like to make it known, just because, you know, I want to try to be, just want to try to be fair. You know, honestly, I think this is just a bad game. But, yeah, because I don't like every game. I do have some standards and tastes. But this game, yeah, you know, I guess I won't bore you with, like, all the reasons why I think this is a bad game. We'll just try to keep playing it. I don't... Is it select to get out of the tank? Game was the reason you joined the Big 27? Wow. What was the goal for Big 27? Oh, you could use ABBA, right? Like, ABBA was allowed, I think. This game is just... I'm gonna be honest, this game is just... It's near unplayable without that code. It's just near unplayable. I'm gonna do it one more time without the code, but... See, that's the... This game, the fact that you need to use a code, like an invincibility code, to like be able to really even play the game, is the biggest reason why this game, I think, is bad. Because with the code, and it's totally unbalanced, even if you like try to think of the code as being like maybe the intended way to play, it still doesn't really make any sense from a gameplay perspective. Either A, you play without the code and the game is near impossible and near unplayable and completely unfun, or B, you play with the code and you're invincible and there's no challenge and you're just playing through like a really slow, boring game. That's kind of a slog. But either way, and it's really repetitive to boot. Either way, there's nothing. The game is not fun, you know. Either way, whether you play it with or without the code, I think. But that's just me. Some people may disagree. And Cypherin, you're awesome, so I feel bad for trashing the game. You know, because I know that you like it. But I have to talk about the game while I play it, and it's so hard to talk about this game and say positive things. I don't even know what... Cypherin, give me like a tip. If you were reviewing this game, what would you say positive about it? Give me something. This game was... The goal was to beat the first stage with ABBA. And it's interesting that the goal was, number one, they allowed the use of a code, and number two, even with the code, they only made you play through one level. You know, those are all valid points. The game is mostly nostalgia. Sure, well, yeah. One of the first games you own in your library. Can I ask you a question, Cypherin? When you played through it as a kid, did you use ABBA, or did you try to like play it without the code? They're allowing a code in Spy Hunter? Really? Why? Why are they allowing a code for Spy Hunter? I didn't know that game was that difficult. And Spy Hunter... Does that game have... That game doesn't have an ending, right? Doesn't that game just loop? Is there... what's the goal for Spy Hunter? Do you know? Alright. This time alright, that's enough trying to play through the game legit. Now we're gonna play through the game the only way That makes sense. Starting now. Oh heck yeah, I use ABBA. Yeah, I did too. I found out about it pretty quickly. I don't know, remember how. I'm sure it was like some magazine or something. But I never attempted to like play through the game without that code. Co-op. Yeah, that's a good point. I suppose maybe it would be... There is maybe some fun to be had in co-op, I guess. So the pink guys always drop power-ups, huh? Shit, what the fuck is the button to get out of the... Ciphering, what's the buttons to get out of the tank? Because I can't figure it out. The slowness extended the game. Yeah, I suppose so. Right. I certainly have multiple of those. Because misery loved company. That's right, Brigands. That's why. A, B in the same time? That's weird. I thought I was doing that, but maybe not. Alright. I'll try to remember that for next time. Oh. And that's not working. I tried. The goal is 1 loop. They're allowing 10 lives code. Interesting. Is that game like really difficult without the 10 lives code? I guess it must be, right? Oh yeah, I could do that. That's true. A plus B in the same frame. Right. Yeah, I'll experiment with that next time. Dude, I can't even survive, like, on this screen for more than 2 seconds. Very difficult. They decided to allow it yesterday. Wow, interesting. Were people having trouble? Like, did they initially try, just put it on there without, and then people were trying it, they were like, this is impossible. And they were like, okay, you can use the code. Interesting. It's interesting what they will and will not allow. People were having issues. Yeah. Spy Hunter, huh? I played a little bit of Spy Hunter as a kid, like as a rental. I haven't really played it since then, but I didn't really like Spy Hunter that much as a kid because ooh, an F. There's like a knife item you can get that like lets you run into enemies to kill them, right? I sure would like to get that. Not that it would matter, I would die immediately anyway. Oh, yeah, killed by the explosion. What was I gonna ask? I was gonna say... Yeah, oh, alright, Spy Hunter. Yeah. I didn't really like Spy Hunter that much as a kid. I think mainly because it didn't have levels or bosses, and it just kind of went on forever. It didn't seem to have... It felt like games like that I didn't really like so much as a kid, because they felt pointless to me. So I wasn't crazy about Spy Hunter as a kid. I never tried Super Spy Hunter as a kid, but I probably would have liked that better. Oh, those guys are pretty ridiculous. Man. I just kind of, to be honest, I kind of want to just stop playing this game. But I'm going to keep going. But, man, I have played through this game a couple of times with the code, and I just do not find this game fun. Like, it gets so boring, even within the course of one level. You just kind of want to stop. I don't know. It's just me, maybe. Oh, here, let's test this out. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working for me before. I don't mind the music, though. Actually, the one thing that I think is about the game is okay. I'm pressing it! Fuck you! You have to really get out of that tank instantly to have a chance. I think this song is okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this song. It's not bad. Oh, it's kind of catchy. Oh, hey, it's that. Look at that thing. Wow. It's a horrible mashup of Commando and Iron Tank. Well, it came out, yeah, this predates Iron Tank, but we have already seen Commando. Commando, by the way, a much better game than this game. Much better game. Commando, and I don't love Commando either. Like, Commando is a pretty decent game. It's not, like, amazing or anything. But Commando is pretty good. But it's a lot better than this game, I think. Like, it's just a lot smoother and better balanced, and it's even got, like, better secrets and, like, more intriguingness to it. Like, with all of its secret, like, ladders and stuff. It has better music, I think. It's a solid game. Oh, that guy was a kamikaze guy. You don't remember Commando? Oh, you should check it out. I mean, if you like Ikari Warriors, then I would imagine you'd like... It's a lot like this game, but just, like... Think about Ikari Warriors, but with smoother movement, like, faster paced, a little bit more fair, like, in terms of, like, the enemies move a little bit slower and a little bit less bullshit. The bullets that they fire don't have as much range as yours. You have grenades and bullets just like this game. No vehicles, though, in Commando. But there's, like, hidden... You can bomb certain places to reveal hidden ladders, which you can... There's, like, these kind of weird secret zones, and some of them have, like, cool power-ups. Others have traps, like this the gas room. You have to find the exit in 10 seconds, or you get gassed. And, like, there's, like, knife traps and snake pits. But the overhead levels are a lot like this, just like lots of dudes. And then you get to the base at the end, and a bunch of dudes spawn, and you have to kill them. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, and you probably sounds like Cyphrin would like. Cyphrin, have you ever seen Frontline? We've played 170 Famicom games so far, and of the 170 we've played, plus all the Famicom games and Nintendo games I'm aware of, as far as I'm concerned, it's the worst NES or Famicom game I've ever played. And I think it's worse than Super Monkey Daiboken. I really do. You have to see it to believe it. Like, it looks like something that an amateur would make. It's actually hard to believe how bad it is. It's actually, like, you really have to see it. It's worse than this game in almost every way. Except I would say that it's more playable in this game. Like, in terms of, like, what puts you up against, and, like, how your chance to survive. Like, the actual gameplay is more playable. Hey, we got the chopper, that's good. No, get the fuck back in there. Except the guns in the chopper are, like, really weird. Like, I wish it didn't shoot in the direction you were moving. It's really awkward. Alright, well, just go for it. Get the bee! I don't know what the bee does. There's actually a number of power-ups in this game, too. I don't remember what they all do. That time I actually got out, but I got shot immediately. Oh. So, I don't know, maybe the developers of this game really did intend for you to use the code, because they knew that the game was unplayable without it. Because it is funny how they give you so much time to enter it when you run out of lives. But the game just kind of waits for, like, I don't know, like, a good 15 seconds, giving you just, like, Well, do you want to put the code in? It's like they knew. I'm surprised the code isn't in the manual, because it does feel like they knew that the game was kind of bullshit. I can't imagine having to play through this game, legit. That's just unimaginable. I still remember TMR's 37-hour excursion into this game. Man, it was amazing, but yet the pain was palpable. Just the long, slow learning process, memorizing like a route for every single like part of each. And if you mess it up one time, like the whole run could be over. And like each of those runs was like an hour-long run. I mean, he's almost a little lucky that it only took 37 hours. I remember like talking, like discussing how like we thought there was a real chance the game could go over 100 hours. Alright. It's so hard to play this game and like not want to complain. I don't know. I do think this game might be worse than it's. I don't know. It's. I've got to really think about whether maybe this game. I never account for the 2-player mode. I guess that does elevate a little bit. But I want to say that I even had a little bit more fun with Super Monkey Daiboken than this game. You don't think you survived 37 minutes of it? Yeah. I mean, I'll survive, but. It's kind of a shame that this game is just not very fun to play. But the thing that sucks about this game the most is just like how long it takes. Like, we're still in the first level, and there's 4 levels, and they're all so long. Well, oh, so the B power-up. Crap, I blew myself up with my own bomb. Hey, we actually survived for the first time. The gas tank is for refueling your tank, right? I think so. Those guys. Those motherfuckers. Isn't there like a secret knife power-up here somewhere in this corridor? I sort of remember that from when TMR was playing. I'm not sure. Like a secret knife power-up somewhere. That sure would be good. And how do you get secrets in this game again? Do you have to, like, bomb in a certain spot? I don't really remember how it works. Or you just walk over a certain spot? Like, in Commando, you made secrets appear by just kind of walking over certain spots. Cypherin, do you know? You forgot what your time was for this first stage? The weird turning in this game kind of sucks as well. Like, you can't just, like, on a dime turn, like, from going down to going up. See how it forces you to do this turnaround motion? In a game where you're already slow and you're at, like, a movement disadvantage from the enemies, that's kind of, really painful. Bomber shoot certain spots. Yeah. I figured. Oh, there's a gas can. I guess that's good. But that was dropped by the tank, right? You don't remember the secrets? I just know that there. Oh, there's like there's certain things. Like there's a heart. If you get a heart, then if you die one time, you get to keep your power ups, which is really good. There's a knife, which lets you just as on foot, you can just run into guys to kill them, which is probably really useful. Like the gas tank gives you more time in the vehicle, of course. There's like grenades and guns, which increase your ammo. I don't remember what the other stuff. Like B, I think gives you the splash damage on your grenades, and L is long range. There's like an F too. I don't know what the F does, right? There's a couple ones I don't really remember too well. Oh, that sucks. Oh, really? The SS? What's the SS? Well, hopefully we're, like, near the end of this stupid level. I think we might be near the end. Oh, this shit. you were thinking about the heavy barrel for arcade instead. You haven't played this game for arcade or NES. The heavy barrel is a lot better. I guess you have to go around on the left side and then on the right side. Man, you were at such an unbelievable movement disadvantage in this game. I mean, like, enemies do stuff to you where there's just no time for you to possibly react because he moves. Like that guy that throws the grenades. Once he's thrown that grenade, it's over. Like, there's no way you could possibly dodge. So you either have to approach him in a very specific way, or just get really, really lucky. I don't even... Yeah. Oh, speed shoes. That would help. So you can get a reasonable speed, which you should have had in the first place, probably. Heavy barrels and masterful compared to this. Yeah, it is. It is. What if you walk right next to it? Okay, it doesn't work. Just checking. I will say that, I mean, the graphics in this game are not too bad. For a Micronics game. Let's see, I'm trying to think, what other Micronics games have we played so far? Is this actually the worst Micronics game? There was Ghosts and Goblins. Ghosts and Goblins has to be the best for sure. That's definitely the best. Like, that game is actually fun, despite being a Micronics game. And it's not, really, they didn't really, considering how bad they could have screwed it up, they didn't really screw it up that much. X-Daxes was a really bad game. Like, X-Daxes, I think, was really, really just slow and unfun. What else was there? Sun, I think, was Micronics. Sun was okay. That game's also slow and has a lot of sprite flicker, but it's reasonably kind of okay. Kind of fun. You're starting to think you love Ikari because you never played any of these other games? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that is why. There are some really bad Micronics games that we've played so far. I do think that Micronics is the worst developer so far. I think, yeah, I think so. I mean, there are some really weird and obscure and bad developers. Oh, there's Bear. Bear is also pretty bad. They did, I can't remember. They did that one shooter that's kind of like a Defender clone, and they did a couple of games that were really bad. Well, I think we can just actually avoid these guys, maybe. If we just go straight up. I'm starting to go into weird Stockholm Syndrome. Am I, Tam? I never said did I ever say I liked... Oh, Super Pitfall. Yeah, that's true. Super Pitfall is pretty bad. But I still think it's still much more playable in this game. Despite the fact that it's still not super playable. And it's janky, and it's, the movement is... The screen scrolling is awful. That's actually... The movement in Super Pitfall is not that bad, surprisingly. But the screen scrolling is horrible. And the way enemy spawning works, and just the way the level designs are, how repetitive it is. But still, Super Pitfall is ambitious for its time. And, It's not the worst game. It's definitely... I definitely think Super Pitfall is better than this game. Substantially. Maybe some people would disagree. But I honestly think Super Pitfall is a little... Maybe even substantially better. What did I think I gave Super Pitfall like a... I can't remember, like a 1 or a 2, or maybe... I might have gone as high as 3. I know I didn't give it any higher than a 3. I don't remember. We were... Maybe a 2. I think we were debating. What's the goal of Super Pitfall? Basically, the goal of Super Pitfall is to go down to this massive cave complex, find like a certain treasure that's like a massive diamonds, and rescue your niece and her dog. So you have to do those 3 things. Your objective is to do those 3 things and then escape. And that's it. And that doesn't involve, like, having to find, like, a bunch of obnoxious secrets, like having... Yeah, you have to jump into, like, random places to make... All the items and keys and stuff are invisible. You have to jump in random places to make them appear. And that wouldn't be so bad, but the hitbox for where you have to jump is much more specific than you would think. So it can be easy to, like, kind of think you're jumping in the right place, but have it still not appear. Even if you know the right place, sometimes it can be hard to get things. So that's a problem. Even bigger problem with Super Pitfall, I would say the biggest problem in terms of obtuseness is the fact that there's certain specific bird enemies you have to jump into. Most of the time, it's the exact same enemy with no graphical difference. Most of the time, touching that enemy kills you, but there's specific ones you have to jump into to critical areas that you have to go to. I mean, that's crazy. But if you play the game with a guide, it's pretty playable. Honestly, it's playable enough. But I don't remember what I gave it. Definitely a higher score than this game. I think X is the worst game as well. X is really, really bad. That's a shooter. That game didn't come out in America, so not many people know what X is. It's a port of, like, a Capcom shooter. I think it's actually the first... Is that the first Capcom game? It's a really early one. I'm not sure if it's the first one. But that one's really bad. Let's see, what else did Micronics do? You could just go around this thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of Micronics games already. They've been pretty prolific. Them and Tosei and Nintendo themselves have been very prolific in terms of, like, making games so far for the Famicom. I don't know, somebody look up Micronics games and just, like, help me remember, like, what Micronics has done so far. Because I don't think there's been anything worse than this game. Really don't. I think even XX's is... Although XX's is, like, an unbelievably boring, repetitive shooter, it's still playable, at least. Like, you can play the game and, like, it's reasonable to play. You won't get killed immediately and instantly. Like, it's possible to dodge enemy fire and, like, to fight bosses and not get destroyed. 1942. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that game's really bad also. 1942 is really bad. It's really repetitive. The music, of course, is awful. That's a really bad game. Yeah. I don't know. I still think this game's better than 1942, though. Athena. We haven't gotten to Athena yet, so I'm kind of not counting Athena. Elevator Action is not bad for a Micronics game. Like, that game's pretty playable, and it's okay. It's not the best port, but it's okay enough. Oh, you did? Oh, are you alright? That's not good. Oh, you're gonna take a bath? Yeah. Okay.
Here's my soap.
Well, thanks for shoveling. Even though, you know, you'll be the one going out. But, still. Good job. Yeah? I know, it looked like it's been snowing for a while. It looked like there was a lot. So what is this game about? Hey, you don't know Ikari Warriors, Polislav Sika? Well, this game is about pain. It's about the pain and suffering of an existential crisis, where you are basically a soldier, and you're doomed. You're doomed to a life of suffering and pain. And this game is really about coming to grips with the hopelessness of your situation. Yeah, that's what this game is about, I would say. Very deep game. Just use Google Translate. Oh, wow, interesting. That's cool. Well, thank you for enjoying my stream enough to like want to bother to use Google Translate. I appreciate it. Oh man, God, we've been playing so long. I might just, honestly, I might just quit after the first level. It's not like I can actually beat this game anyway, and it's just so not worth it. Like, it feels like it's been so long. I don't know if I really want to play through the next 3 levels. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Of all the games we've played so far for Fliptendo, this game, this is one of the most. How do I put this? It's one of the games that is like that made me the most unhappy to actually play it. I can't think of a game. Well, I don't know. Aside from maybe some of the sports games. You believe? Well, we just beat level 1. Do what's fun for me. I mean, I could do it. I mean, we could look at the. I don't know, man. All right, just for Ciphering, I guess we'll keep going. Out of respect for Ciphering, who's a really cool streamer, we'll keep going. Hey, we beat the big 20 requirement. So that's good, at least. We've got a follow. Hold on, I'll check that out in a second. Jono. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jono. I appreciate that. What? Oh, this guy's fucking... Those guys fire heat-seeking rockets. Like, how the hell... With as slow as your movement is, how can you possibly dodge that? These guys are unbelievable. It's like you need to know exactly where specific power-ups are. You need to get them, and then you need to like know the exact route through every stage and every part, and then you need to not ever die, so you don't lose your power-ups. That's how you play this game. The anime trope when someone's ghost escapes through their mouth. You feel like that right now? Really? That's funny. That's funny. That's why you're here, Brigid, for the color commentary. Appreciate that. It's a good one. Brigid, you're not even playing. I'm the one playing. I mean, not like it's just, you know. It's not the end. I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world. Well, slowly but surely we'll make progress, right? You got Cyphern's live tutorial for Shadow Dancer. Yeah, that's a good game. It's another game that we played through on stream a while back. Shadow Dancer. That was another request by somebody. I don't remember. Was that Brigand who requested that? I don't remember. It might have been. But yeah, I played through that game as well. Very enjoyable game. Right, and then another good quality Genesis game. Yeah, oh, that's right. It was you, Brigands. Yeah, I remember the dog power in that game was really fun. The ability to summon your dog and sick him on dudes. That was really fun. Killed myself with my own explosion. You rusty at it? On the hardest difficulty without shurikens. Oh, wow. That seems really good. I believe I just beat it on the normal difficulty. It was just good enough for me. Usually that's good enough. I hate that The thing that sucks about this game is you can never keep a power for like more than 3 seconds. Even with the ABA code, you can never keep any power-ups. You're just always dying, because there's no way to not die. I guess this game would be more playable in 2-player mode, since you have one player, like, you could have one player covering the other. A little bit more, maybe. Excuse me. The suicide bombers. Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're tough to deal with. You know, unfair, of course. Also, the guys that what about the dudes who shoot the heat-seeking missiles? I mean, those guys are ridiculous. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm playing a really exciting game, so I don't know why I'm yawning. Of course, that guy killed me. Of course, his grenade has more range than mine. You know, of course. There he goes. You know what would be nice is if this game had more than one music track. Oh, is that guy like a boss or something? Hey, I forgot about that guy. It's kind of tough to deal with. I need to try the arcade version of this game one of these days, just to see, like, if it's more playable. I'm sure it is. You don't feel obligated? Okay. Well, at this point I may as well keep going. I mean, we're farther enough into the second level that we may as well just keep going. I mean, it's fine. It's not like we can continue to make progress, so it's not like it's the end of the world. If for some reason I continue fail, though, or ABBA stops working, which I know happens in certain spots, we probably will just give up. I mean, we're not gonna, and of course, even if we do get to the end this way, it's not gonna count as beating it, so it's not really that exciting. What the fuck happened there? That's bullshit. I guess I should have killed that thing first. My bad. No ciphering. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna get to the end for you. Oh, look at SS. Super speed. It's the first time I've ever gotten one of those. Wow, that does help a little bit, kinda. Ah, and of course I died and lost it immediately. So much for super speed. For a second there, the game almost started to feel fun. So Cypherin, what are you playing lately? What is? Oh, what's that? Oh, does that give you more time? Whatever. Who cares? You're welcome. What have you been playing lately, Cypherin? I saw you were on Retro Games Live earlier. I wasn't able to watch, but what were you playing? You were playing can't remember. Preparing for a marathon? What's your marathon? Oh, you're doing the big... Are you doing the big 20 this time? Strider. It's like a Genesis. Okay. I see. Okay. Have you ever tried the arcade version of Strider? I've played that. I haven't played the Genesis version. But I know the Genesis version is based off the arcade, I believe. Never played Skyblazer. That's a game that I've always thought looked cool, though. And of course, we know about Spider-Man vs. Kingpin. Demon's Crest, Super Castlevania, those are games I've played. Shinobi 3 I have not played. I was streaming Demon's Crest a while back. I'd like to go back and finish that game on stream at some point. And like maybe beat those optional bosses, which are known to be like super hard. Ooh, what's that? Oh, you can get a triple shot in this game? Wow, I didn't even know that. That's cool. Of course, I lost it. It's gone. It was cool while it lasted for like, you know, a couple seconds though. Out of my way, fuckers! Finished Demon's Crest. Yeah, I would like to. I should do that. It's just tough because there's just so many games. But, I mean, I really want to continue to stream. We're working on... We just finished Super Mario Odyssey. We 100%ed it, which Skittles was very excited about. We played through Blaster Master Zero. I've got a couple more Switch games I want to catch up on soon. But I just started Zelda, and I'm really enjoying that. So I'm gonna have to continue that. Oh, you can blow open the you can blow open holes in this, I guess. I don't remember where the holes are. Let's see, where's the holes? There it is. RG Love. Ah, nice. That sounds pretty cool. Are you gonna try to beat all those games? Oh, you guys both have games in the marathon. Oh, so you're just doing one of the games. Well, which you're doing? You must be doing Spider-Man versus Kingpin, right? Yeah. I do. No, yeah, I just started playing Zelda for the Switch. I actually was streaming it yesterday. Like, yesterday I finished off Mario Odyssey. Like, we just finished doing the challenge stuff. Darker Side of the Moon, which took me a long time. It was actually really difficult. In contrast to the rest of the game, which a lot of it was very easy. But, really enjoyed that. Yeah, Mario was really good. And, I just started Zelda, and I've only been playing it for a couple hours, but I'm already really liking it a lot. And a lot of people have complained about the weapon system in Zelda, but I really like I have to say one of my favorite things about Zelda is the weapon system. I think it's awesome. Oh, you're doing all 6 of the... Okay, I'm sorry. Virus, how many games do you have? 6 as well? Wow. So are you speedrunning all those games? You can speedrun all those games? Wow. That's pretty nice. Very impressive. Iki? Oh, you're doing Iki? Haha. Roller games? I saw you practicing roller games. Mickey Mouse 3. Which one is Mickey Mouse 3? Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Formation Z. Oh, you're doing Formation Z? Road Fighters and Flintstones. Isn't that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 games. Road Fighters. Which one was Road Fighters? Flintstones for Genesis. I saw you playing that. More of a showcase of the games you love, not necessarily all speedrunning games. So you're not going to necessarily like beat all the games, or you're just speedrunning Iki, roller games, Mickey somehow, Super Mario Brothers 2, Formation Z. Formation Z is that's a game I guess probably not a lot of people know. Yeah, that's a really early Famicom game. It's not. I don't think of it as like a super great game, but it's for such an early game. It's got some innovation there. I mean, I think that was the first Famicom game where you played as a robot that could transform, which there's actually surprisingly a lot of. I think it came before Thexter, although the original Thexter might have come before it. I'm not sure. Maybe Thexter is the absolute first game like that. I don't know, but at least on the Famicom, I think that Formation Z came first. Oh, Mickey Mouse 3 is the Kid Clown. That's right, I remember that now. Right. Castlevania 4, Spider-Man vs. Kingpin. You don't speak to other games yet. So like, what is that? So like, as far as like showing them off for the, what does that mean? You just like play it for a little bit and just like kind of show off, like check out this game, and you just kind of play it a bit. You beat it, or like what do you do? Just like show off part of it and then move on to the next game. You routed Formation Z recently. Nice. Die, pink guy. You don't belong in this world. Now, if I can just keep these power-ups for more than 2 seconds... No, I can't. I can't. Ah, I see. So it could potentially take like a long time to beat the games. So you're not speed running it, but you're just beating it within like a reasonable time. So you're all the games are getting beaten as long as you can do it within the set amount of time that you provide. I see. That sounds fun. I'll have to make sure and check that out. So when is that happening again? Pretty soon? Oh, there's those kamikaze guys you were talking about. Yep, I don't know what to do about them. Just die, I guess. My strategy for them is to let them blow me up, die, and then respawn. That's my strategy. Good strategy, right? It's very effective. Coming Sunday? Okay, nice. The next Saturday morning? Oh, that's a shame. Unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. Yeah, we'll be at, we're gonna be at a convention, let's see, what was it again? Anime Milwaukee. Yeah, we're gonna be at Anime Milwaukee. So, that's unfortunate. But, gotta make the money, gotta pay the bills. That's how it works. I hope I'm near the end of this stupid level. Dumb level. Well, I wouldn't say fun, but there could be some fun to be had. Most of the fun in doing conventions is just, like, getting to eat at restaurants every night. Stupid guy in his long-range gun. Yeah, I mean, but, you know, like, it's work. I mean, you know, I spend the time, just, like, trying to sell the books, doing, like, sales, just constant sales pitch to people. Trying to sell my books for, like, you know, 8 to 10 hours at a time, and then afterwards we go eat, and we're usually really tired. We go like eat some nice food, like some sushi or something. At OhioCon, they had this this farmers market style place with a bunch of really nice places to eat. Like they had banh mi, they had sushi, they had chicken and waffles, a really nice bakery, like every kind of ethnic food that you could almost imagine. So that was really cool. I enjoy places like that. That's what I like conventions the most, when they have really good food available somewhere nearby, which they usually do. Oh, I got the triple shot. Now if I could just not die, it would be great. Oh, another host. Another host. Is that Skittles? Does that say Skittles? Skittles! Were you playing some NT earlier? Did you just finish playing with the NT? What happened? Tell me about it. Welcome to Ikari Warriors. We're playing a really fun game. And thank you for the host. You missed it, I beat Stinger. I don't know if you were here, I also beat Super Monkey Dive. Well, yeah, you were here for that. We played a little bit of that Neko game. We played through Stinger. No, don't die. I want to keep my triple shot. Ah. Better thank Virus. Hey, thanks Virus for Skittles host. I'm sorry. Oh, I hope Lanx wasn't mad. I'm not good at reading, especially when I'm trying to, like, play Ikari Warriors. Yeah, I got the knife. Too bad it did me no good, because I just got shot. Sampling some games that you thought, yeah. The game cheated me. It does that a lot, though, right? That's what this game does. Well, I mean, right. I mean, it's not like I care. I'm just gonna ABBA anyway, so, like, I don't really care if unfair things happen anymore. If I was trying to play the game legit, I might care, but I would never get this far in the first place, because you just can't play this game legit. Like, you just can't do it. Like, it's just, you can't do it. I mean, I know it can be done technically, but why? The fact that, like, nobody would, in their right mind, would ever want to play this game legit for fun that's a problem. It's gonna become the meme. Ah, that's fair enough. Just always thank Virus. Hey, that's not so bad. Actually, Virus. Oh, by the way, who said that? That it was gonna become a meme? It was you, Virus? Who's the one that benefits from that being a meme? Every time anybody hosts me, I thank you. Sure, Virus. I bet that's what you really want, isn't it? We should let's just, every time I start streaming, let's just thank Virus for, you know, making this stream possible. And every time someone follows, I should say, thanks for following, Virus. Let's do that. Let's just, I like that. I like that. Oh, are you going to bed? Okay, Virus. Well, I was just kidding. I love you, Virus. I was just joking with you. You're the best. Skittles returns. Wait a second, Skittles returns. Your name looks like Virus returns. Whoa. Oh, these guys suck. He'll handle the hosting duties. Don't worry. Don't worry, Virus. He plans on going through this death list if he hasn't already. Wow. Well, you know, there's actually not that big of a difference between, like, just beating it and going through a death list, right? I mean, there's a difference. It's harder, but it's already the case that if you're trying to beat this game legit, you kind of need to get a bunch of power-ups and you kind of need to not die, right? So, like, that's already kind of the case, so. Of course, you could get the heart, and so you can with stuff like the heart, you can survive some deaths. A certain amount of deaths. virus for the glorious day he's given us each night before bed. You should Micronics. I think he deserves it. You can't do a particular glitch in level 4. It requires a death. Oh, I see. Oh, so that changes things. Ah, no helicopter glitch. Well, that would be a bummer. Yeah, I see what you mean. That definitely changes things. I mean, that would just mean you'd have to find a different route. Maybe maybe that route is much harder, though. Oh, an SS! Look at that! Oh, and it's gone. Damn it. Every time I get, like, a cool power-up, I feel happy for a second. But then, it's immediately followed by disappointment. This should be called Disappointment Warriors. That should be the name of this game. Disappointment Warriors. The heart makes it so that if you die, you get to keep your power-ups one time. So if you're trying to actually beat the... Like, if you're doing ABBA, it's worthless, but if you're actually trying to beat the game legit, I would imagine it's super important to get those hearts and then hold on to them. That's no good. Stop shooting me. No, you fucking tank. What the fuck, tank? Another problem with this game, very easy to get stuck in walls, and there are places you can actually get stuck permanently. Alright, whatever. I don't need to tank. Fuck it. I regret that. Yeah, there are places in this game... That's another problem with this game. I don't know if you know this cipher in, but if you go... Like, there's places where you can get stuck in scenery and be soft-locked. That can actually happen very easily in the later levels. There's something we're going to have to probably watch out for. Oh. Yeah, that can be a problem. What happened here? Look, notice how like it's giving me like a you're in the water graphic there? That's really weird. Is that supposed to be like mud or something? Ah, that sucks. It just sucks, you know, the dodging is impossible in this game. Like, you just cannot dodge. You cannot dodge bullets. They just fire too fast. This game is just... What can you say? But, yeah, I don't think this is the worst... Yeah, the worst Famicom game so far is not this. It's definitely, I actually think that Ghostbusters might be worse than this game. As far as NES games go. Patchycom is definitely worse. Of course, Frontline. That game is just the absolute worst. Patchycom, Ghostbusters. There's a couple others that were really bad. Oh, Super Arabian. Oh, man, that game is so bad. You had a soft lock happen to you? You thought you beat the game at the time? Oh, did you get to the part at the end of level 3 where that dude is just there, and then you're like, what do I do? And then you just kind of died because you didn't... And then the ABBA... I think ABBA stops working in that screen or something? I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, that might have happened to me, too. Because I didn't know you had to... Well, I didn't know what you had to do on that screen. Well, I mean, it's not really a soft lock, but I just didn't know what you had to do. And then you can't continue anymore. Alright, here we are, level 3. So, Ikari Warriors, the arcade game. We should look at that, by the way, before we move on to the next game. So, the Ikari Warriors, the arcade game, only has the one level, which is the first level of this game. It has one level and that's it. And you just repeat that level. This game, for some reason they decided they wanted to have more levels, so they introduced this weird... I don't know what this is. Industrial zone, I guess? I guess this is supposed to be like the inside of a base or something? Very weird graphics, though. Like, the farther you get into this game, the stranger it gets. And by the time you get to the 4th level, it feels like you're, like, inside, like, a giant glitch. Or some kind of computer program. Like, it almost gets surreal. Which I don't even necessarily think is, like, a bad thing. Because it makes the game more interesting than it would be otherwise. I mean, I wish the game wasn't as long, because it's so tedious, but... Oh. Oh, look, a knife. I'll get it, I guess. This game needs like a bulletproof armor or something. God, I can't even keep my tank alive for like more than a second. Oh look, it's me! It's me! They brought the clones! They sent in the clones! Fucking clones, man. They are coming. Yes, they are. No! See, whenever that, like, once the guy gets within a certain range of you, you just know he's gonna kill you, because there's no way you can turn fast enough to, like, shoot him before he touches you. Like, that guy's gonna kill me for sure, because the angle he was coming at, I couldn't shoot him, and there was no way for me to, like, get in. I didn't have enough time to line up a shot, I don't think. I mean, it felt like there was kind of nothing I could do. I guess if you sort of... It's weird, though, because you do have 16 different directions of shooting. To, like, access the other 8, you kind of have to, like, sort of angle the D-pad in a weird way. It's nice to know it's on the way while you're playing it, Skittles. That's definitely nice to know. So what game... Skittles, what games did you play on your Super NT? Just curious. Super NT is which systems again? Which systems is that? This right here is the part where it's really easy to get stuck. This area with the pipes, I remember. Like, you can get hung up on the scenery, I think, very easily. Or maybe it's coming up. Because you can actually walk over this stuff. I'm thinking about something else. What happened there? What did I get stuck on? $30 or so? And you can use the special chips. So like Star Fox, Stunt Race FX. Yoshi's Island, I suppose. Mahjong exclusively? That makes total sense, Megagoat. Total sense. I would too. It'll eventually do all 16-bit. Hey, that would be cool. Oh yeah, these green pipes are the ones you can't walk through, I think. And Pachinko. Skills, I want to see you try that Pachicom game. I bet you get a real kick out of it. See how long you can play that before you hate yourself. There's the kamikaze guy. It's getting harder and harder to, like, take more than a couple steps without just dying. Gotta love the kamikaze guys. They just bring us. They're there to bring a smile to your face. Why did you not die? You should start with the knife in this game. Like, you should start with the knife. If you started with the knife and the super speed all the time by default, this game would almost be playable. I mean, it would be playable. Like, it would make the game, like, basically play. It would still, the controls would still not be very good. And I'm sure you'd probably still, like, die a lot. But, yeah, if you have to go with the smile, like the Joker says in the classic 80s Batman movie. The best Batman. For my money. Maybe not the best Joker, but the best Batman. So long. What makes this level even longer is the fact that you die so much. Oh, it just makes the level so long. Alright. I'm really hoping that I can make this tank last longer than like a second. Come on, tank! Don't get blown up. What? Why? Why did I just die? Oh, well, I can get another tank. That's actually fine. I can get another tank. Okay, good. Did I blow myself up with my own bomb or something? Oh, and then these fuckers, they immediately put a fucking homing missile guy right after they give me a tank. Bastards. Ray Romano a shot at playing the Joker? I know he'd be perfect at it, right? Oh, is this the final guy? I hope so. It's not, though, is it? Ah, man, there's like so much more of this level. Damn it. Oil barrels? Yeah, I guess that makes the most sense. See, right here, parts like this is where it's really easy to get stuck. With these green pipes. Just like little places where you can like kind of go and hopefully it doesn't happen to us. We'll see if we can identify like a potential soft lock. I didn't see one there. But I know that somewhere around here it's possible to get soft locked. How are you supposed to... How is it even possible to avoid stuff like that? Oh, what's that? I've never seen that before. What the fuck does that do? What did that H do that I just got? I've never seen that item before. I have no idea what that is. Anybody know? Anybody know what the crazy H is? Oh, super speed. I want to get that. Alright. That helps if I could just stay alive. Oh no, heat-seeking missile guys. Plus this guy is seeking me out. No, you need to die. I'm just gonna avoid him. Oh, look at... Oh, man. There goes my... Well, I kept the super speed for longer than 2 seconds this time. I managed to keep it for at least 10 seconds. That's pretty good. In the world of Ikari Warriors, if you stay alive for, like, more than 10 seconds, you're doing something right. Oh, getting a tank stuck in the trenches? Yeah, that could happen. Well, at least you can get out of the tank. You're not sure? I wonder what that fucking H is. I've never seen that item before. Maybe it's just like points or something? I mean, I have no idea what it did. I guess this door won't open. Oh, this guy fucking sucks. These grenade guys are just bastards. H is fuel? Super fuel? Super fuel? That's interesting. Ooh, another tank. I want the tank. I want to keep it. Okay, I gotta be careful not to blow myself up with my own ammo. Oh, what? Like, I'm stuck in the water with the tank. This sucks. Okay, you're gonna stay on the yellow stuff. Try to keep this tank as long as I can. I'm trying, anyway. Oh, never mind. There it goes. That guy was too much for me. Fucking grenade guys. No! Whatever. Doesn't matter. Keep going. Oh, look, more clones. But this time they've got geese on. Or something. I don't know. They look different, though. Oh, man. I hope we're almost at the end. I hope we're almost at the end. Well, thanks for the heads up on that, Micronics. Super fuel. Good to know. Doesn't really help me, but it's just nice to know what these weird fucking items are. Just for the sake of information. This game is such a... I'm sorry. This game is such a chore. I just want it to be over. The heat-seeking missile guys, absolutely impossible to dodge those shots. Okay, is this it? I really hope this is it. Please. Please be the end. We're gonna make it to the big dead guy. The commander. The dead commander. The weirdest, freakiest thing about the game. Which I like. It's like... That's the thing about the game I like, is its weird, crazy... surrealness. I guess there could be shit underneath these barrels, right? Oh, look, there's a guy in the barrel. How about that? Oh, whatever, let's keep going. Helicopter, nice. How do you do the glitch copter thing in level 4? I actually don't know how to do that. I've never done it myself. What? How did I blow up? Oh, that sucks. You know how to do it? Oh, that's a shame. I would sure like to be able to do that glitch copter thing. I actually don't know how that works. Oh, a dagger. So you can reveal those just with your bullets, your regular bullets, huh? Gold? I've never seen that before. Hey Cypher, have you ever played Ikari Warriors 2 or 3? And if so, what do you think about those games? Ikari Warriors 2 is actually a game that I like. Unlike this game. Like, I actually legitimately... Not a lot of people like 2. That's one that I'll defend. Even though it has its own bullshit. You beat 3, you don't like it? Well, 3, yeah, 3, I think 3 is okay. It's just very, very easy compared to the first 2. Like, it's a more well-made, fun game, but it's too easy to the point of you like 2 as well, just not as much as this one. I like 2 quite a bit. 2 is my favorite of these 3. I just like the music, the atmosphere of the game. It's really challenging, but in a more fair way than this game. And it does have the ABBA code, but you don't really need the ABBA code to make that game playable. Like, it's playable without it. And, you know, you can reasonably... And the only thing that's really unreasonable and just insane and crazy about Ikari Warriors 2 is the final boss, which nobody would ever be able to beat without a lot of just studying how what the technique is. Because when you get to the problem with the final bosses, when you get to the final boss of Ikari Warriors 2, you can't use ABBA anymore. It like stops working. So never beat that as a kid. Now this guy's in fucking shields. Good to appreciate part 1 more as you got older. Anyway, I'm looking forward to playing Ikari. 2 I will try to beat legit when we get to it, I think. Because I actually really like that game. And I can't remember. I don't think I've ever actually beaten it legit. So I'll have to like practice that final boss. The farthest I've gotten without using the code is just to get to the... Oh, there's the super fuel that Micronics told us about. Doesn't do me any good outside of a vehicle, I would assume. You can't save it for later, right? Yeah, you should go back to 2. You should go back to 2. I think 2 is pretty... I mean, yeah, a lot of... But, you know, that's the thing that, like, a lot of people probably disagree with me about. I think a lot of people don't like 2. which is sort of understandable, but... God, this game just goes on forever. I really hope this is the end. Right, yeah, for the final guy, you are forced to fight with a sword. Exactly, yeah. That's right. Well, what he does is he takes away your special weapon, and he locks you into using a sword as your special weapon, and what that does is it makes it impossible for you to use your boomerangs or bazooka or one of the other good weapons that you've been using mostly through Ikari Warriors. But you can still use regular grenades, so what you have to do is just use regular grenades on him. You can't actually fight him with the sword. The sword does nothing to him. How's this one going? Tedious and unfun, Mr. Leo. And a really long slog. But we're almost through stage 3. So we're making progress. I'm using ABBA. It's the only way you could be able to get past like stage 1. Maybe I should just like put it in a cheat code or something for this game. I know exactly. That's what it is. Uh-oh. Whoa! I almost continue failed there. Well, I mean, yeah, it would definitely piss you off about Ikari too. It's definitely a thing that I can understand why that would piss people off. But the rest of the game is, like, well done, so I can forgive it that one thing. I mean, this game has its... This game is, like... Ikari Warriors 2 is just... It's just the final boss that's bullshit. This game, the entire game is bullshit, so... And the rest of the bosses in Ikari 2 are, like, pretty fun to fight against. Yeah, I love all the music in Ikari 2. I think it has excellent music. The first stage music is great. Yeah, it is. Unlike this game, Ikari Warriors 2 actually has different music for each stage, which is pretty nice. So you don't have to listen to the same music over and over again. That's always nice when a game, you know, gives you variety. I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I think if you don't mind ciphering, I'm gonna probably quit this game after stage 3. I just don't think it's taking too long already. I don't think I have the energy to tackle stage 4. I think what we'll do is we'll just look at a YouTube video to see the rest of the game. And also, I want to check out the arcade version briefly. Because it's not like we wouldn't be beating the game anyway, so there's like no point in... Yeah. That's what I'll probably do. Yeah. Oh look, I found a woman. What does the woman do in this game? I forgot that you could just find random women to pick up. Is that just points or a 1-up or what? Hey, no problem, ciphering. Hey, I've suffered through longer hours of, you know, plenty of, not necessarily worse games, but there's been a lot of endurance in many of the games you played, so Just use hacks. I'll use YouTube hacks. I'll just go on YouTube and we'll just watch the 4th level and fast forward. I forgot that you could just find random women. It's true, Skittles. Did you know that you could find random women in Ikari Warriors 1? I bet you didn't know that. I bet you'd forgotten. And now you know. And that's the kind of information Fliptendo brings to the table. And that's valuable. You know, it's a valuable resource for everyone. Just use hacks. What time is it, by the way? Almost 10. Yeah, we have spent a long time in this game. We gotta check out game number 171, Mappy Land. Yeah, there's a... The next game is, could be kind of fun. Mappy Land, I think, is supposed to be a pretty decent game. Oh, please let this be the boss here. Please let this be the boss. Please let it be the boss. I'll be really happy if this is the boss. Oh no! We got soft locked, I think. We're soft locked. It decided to yeah, that's how it happens. It decided to respawn us inside the green tubes. Well, yeah, maybe if we wait for the missiles to come and defeat us, we can break out of this. I'm not sure. We'll see. We have to wait for the random missiles to start falling through. Something ironic about watching somebody else finish a game on Twitch. Watching somebody watch someone else finish a game. Not on Twitch, on YouTube. Ironic. It is. No, see, it'll keep spawning us inside this green tube. Yeah, we're soft locked. I think we're soft locked. Once we can, like, glitch through the green stuff. Maybe if we use ABBA? Nah, yeah, that's it. That's game over. Alright, well, that's Ikari Warriors. That's Ikari Warriors. It is, and listen, it is ironic, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because... my hair needs to puff up. I think Ikari Warriors was flattening my hair. Alright, I mean, yeah, we have to see what the rest of the game is like. I want to check out the arcade. We'll put that aside for a second. One hour, 27 minutes to play through. I think we've already been playing longer than that, too. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. This is all stuff we did. Here it is. The Great Leader. I've always found this to be, like, just really interesting in how ridiculously insane this is. Like, there's just a random corpse, and that's the leader. He's just like and he's drooling. Like, you can actually see drool. Like, what? He's a drooling corpse, and you blow him up, and then you make a secret stairs appear. Like, what? That's what would that? That's just the insanity. Is great. I love the insanity. And then you go to this level, level 4, where it's like, where are you in Tron World? It just gets so surreal. Oh man, yeah, this level's really long too. I would not have been able to, like, it would have hurt my brain trying to play through all this. It's basically level 3, but just like with this weird palette swaps to make everything look just ridiculous. And you finally get to the boss, and I think ABBA stops working on this screen too, which is hilarious. Yeah, we wouldn't have beat this guy anyway, because he's pretty silly.
You get a heart, free heart for beating him. Bonus 40,000. He was just a figurehead, exactly. But you kill him, and then you still have a whole nother level to do. This is the ending of the game. You have accomplished the mission. You are the very prevailer that protect right and justice. I would express my sincere thanks to you. Take good rest, General Kawasaki. Thanks, General Kawasaki. Let's check out the arcade version. Never actually tried the arcade version. I would assume it's better, but... much better programmed, I'm sure. Never let Micronics port your game. Listen to that music. Pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it looks... But your bullets have more range to start with in this game. You have the rotary control, so you can like aim in any direction while you move. The troops seem like a lot more fair in the way it's like there's no jitteriness or jerkiness to the movement. Everything's pretty smooth. Yeah, I mean this looks like a fun game, like a legit fun game. Clark and Joe in King of Fighters or Ikari Warriors. Yeah, yeah. I haven't actually played that, but I've seen that. Ralph? That sounds right. I don't remember, but yeah, something like that. You even get like a fuel meter. Is there a fuel meter in the original one? I don't remember. Look, the score in this game has a camouflage color palette. Yeah, so yeah, I mean the arcade version is just one level though. But you get to the end of the arcade version, there's like actual, it's like there's more kind of variety to the terrain. Like you go through all these bases and stuff, and like what's this thing? Oh, that's nothing. Okay. I forget if this game has bosses. But like you reach this point and then you're like in a different area, like a base area, which I guess is what they were trying to like sort of capture with levels 3 and 4 of the NES version. But for some reason they decided to stretch the whole game out and like turn it into 4 really long levels. Yeah, these are the same kind of like the same structures that are in levels 3 and 4. Where's the final boss? Oh, okay, so what? Yeah, let's see what happens here. At the end of the game. Get pretty hard. It looks like. Oh, is that? Wait, is that the leader guy right there? Wait. Is that like this game's equivalent of the corpse? Yeah, there's like, look, there's like a corpse attached to that like fence there or something. I like how big the explosions can be of the grenades. Mo is their leader. Oh, wait. Yeah, is that... Does he start out like standing up or something? Wait. Was there... I thought for a sec... I thought like it looked like he... Maybe there was like a sprite of him like alive, and then he gets... Yeah. So I guess he must have killed him off screen. So he starts out as like a sprite where he's standing and his like cape is flowing. You only get to see it for like a split second. I guess that's what they were trying to capture with that weird corpse thing in the NES version. Congratulations, you have rescued Colonel Cook and received 1,000,000 points. That's the arcade game. Certainly seems like a better game. I mean, it seems playable and fun. Alright, so that's it. That's Ikari Warriors. We played it enough. It's a game we will never beat. Oh, let's rate the game, of course. We've got to rate it. I believe I already have a rating entered in here. I have a number in there. And I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave that. I don't know. I do have a 4 for the music. Yeah, the music's okay. So that a 4 for the music is fine. And my worst list, I don't know. Do I want to move it up or down? Is it worse than Pit Fighter? Is it worse than Superman 64? You know, maybe it's 11. You give it 11, Cypherin? Okay, that's fair. I understand. Balance it out. It's probably better than Superman 64. I really find the game just really unfun to play, though. I don't know. I'm gonna raise it slightly. Oh, thanks for the follow. Egg. What does it say? Eggplant 5K. I think maybe it's a little bit. We'll move it up a couple notches, just for Cypherin. There. Now it's not in the worst 5 games, you know. So 0.36. You're right. It's slightly better than Superman 64. You're right, Cypherin. That's why I raised it. There you go. Well, hey, it's only my opinion. There you go, Cypherin. All right, let's give it a hand. All right, should we keep going? That's 5 games. I like to play games. Maybe we could do one more. The next game is going to be Mappy Land, the sequel to Mappy.